So fellas, you guys say that whenever we're in a bad mood, you're not really sure what's going on or how to handle it. Well, today we're going to talk about the different reasons why women get into bad moods. First of all, we're going to talk about the simplest one, that time of the month. During the time of the month, we feel like our body has been taken over, as well as our brain, by these hormones. We are bloated, we are grumpy, and don't know why we're grumpy, and we don't like it because it makes us feel a little bit crazy. Yeah, so what you can do is, first of all, when your woman is not on her period, ask her what it is that she would like for you to do. The other thing that you can do, just a kind of rule to follow in general for most women, is give us soft blankets, give us chocolate, and give us space and quiet. So, first of all, ask your lady, try to apply the chocolate, blankets, and quiet method and see what happens, and holla at me. Peace. And fellas, sometimes you guys have a habit of telling us that you don't understand why we're angry. We have no reason to be angry or upset. Well, here's the thing. It's not about you. It's about the person that is feeling it. So if you want to learn how to interact with your woman when she's having a bad day, go ahead and pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. Sometimes, whenever our energy is just off balance, we're going to act out in a way that says, oh, she's in a bad mood. Okay, so what are the causes? What are the triggers? If it's not you, it's likely that it's something to do with either work or family or the kids. And bottom line is, everybody, men and women, need stress management. A lot of the time as women, we don't take enough time for our self-care. So here's where you can step in and make a difference. You can go ahead and be proactive and say to her, you know what, honey, I want to see you take care of yourself and whatnot. Let's make sure that you have like a spa day or a meditation day or a yoga day. And don't say that it's to prevent her from acting out toward you. You don't want to get her angrier than she already is. Just tell her that you care about her and you want her to take time on some. But sometimes when your woman is grumpy, it is about you. One of the reasons that women get grumpy with their significant other is because of the fact that you guys think that it's funny to clown and criticize in order to show affection for your friends and for your significant other. However, we as women don't perceive criticism and clowning on the same level. We're okay with it to a certain extent, but a lot of the time you guys take it a little bit too far and we feel judged and chastised. That's not really a good look in a relationship, and it will create distance between you and your significant other. What you should do then, if you do have a legitimate complaint or criticism, you have to ask yourself, is it really that crucial that you even have to bring it up in the first place? If it's something substantial, go ahead and bring it up, but be cautious about how you bring it up. In other words, don't create a social distance where your woman feels like you're speaking to her in a condescending manner. On another level, your woman might be upset with you because of something where you are legitimately messing up. It could be where you made a poor decision, or maybe, you mistreated her or said something wrong, whatever it is. We all make mistakes. Men and women do make mistakes. So the best thing that you can do is try to find out what the mistake was that you made and make amends for it. If she's not going to tell you what it was exactly, go ahead and just say, I'm genuinely sorry for whatever it is that I've done. Please educate me so I can do better, because baby, I love you. There is nothing more powerful than just saying that you put her and her feelings first and that you really are there for her. Now, on the other hand, there are some women that you simply flat out will never please. They are going to be talked about in the next segment of this video. Like I said in the last clip, there are some men and women who are just impossible to please. The women who function like this, I call them the petty betties. And to the men who act like this, you're petty teddies. So I certainly hope that none of you are married to the people who are impossible to please. But here's how you identify one of them. They are constantly nagging and complaining about something. These are the people who have a habit of just being unhappy. They are miserable. They will nag, whine, moan. It's just ridiculous. And like I said, I really hope none of you are married to one like this or have kids, God forbid, with somebody like this, because there's nothing that you can do to keep them happy. Now, if you find yourself dating someone like this, recognize you cannot fix them. So please go for the nearest exit. Do not deal with a petty Betty and petty Teddy, because there's nothing you can do. For the rest of us, we're going to have our moods sometimes, and the best thing we can do is be caring and understanding and make the best of it. Peace. But in all honesty, there are some situations where the advice that I gave today will not make a bit of difference. Those are the situations where the woman has officially checked out of the relationship altogether. So tomorrow's topic will be how to determine if your girl has already checked out and closed the door on you, or if she's still hoping that somehow you can find your way back to her. Peace.